Good morning, Idaho, 5:44 on your Wednesday morning. And before we take a look at the Treasure Valley forecast, I want to bring your attention to hurricane season. We do have our first official hurricane for this season that has developed. Humberto is a Category 1 hurricane that's just west of the Cape Verde Islands. Now, this will be the second latest hurricane we've ever seen in a hurricane season. The latest hurricane we ever had was Hurricane Gustav, and that formed in 2002. But it's pretty incredible that it's been this long in the hurricane season before we've actually seen a tropical depression develop into a hurricane. Now, it looks like Humberto is actually going to head to the north, strengthened by that warm water, and it shouldn't make landfall. It shouldn't even be a threat to any of the Caribbean islands. We will keep a good eye on it for the next week or so because it could actually potentially be a very strong storm, but over open waters of the Atlantic. All right, let's take it back closer to home, get you out the door this morning. 63 degrees in Boise right now, but other temperatures in the Treasure Valley a lot closer to what you're seeing there in Ontario at 56. There's even a reading in Kuna that's down to 50 degrees, so it does feel very cool in most locations, and that includes the Magic Valley as well at 57. So a jacket or a sweater as you head out the door this morning, not a bad idea, but you will shed that layer very quickly because hot, dry conditions will persist in the northwest as that high pressure continues to build in. That means mostly sunny skies for us today, and our temperatures more than 10 degrees above average. That's what that high pressure does, but that's going to hang out there to our west, and this low pressure center that is to our southeast is going to move up this line that's drawn here, and as it does, with the moisture and the precipitation and the cloud cover just rotating around that low pressure center in a counterclockwise rotation, is going to start to drive that cloud cover and the storm systems in from the southeast. So that's what we can expect to see with the changes coming as early as tonight. That's when the clouds will start to increase. That's when we get our next best chance for maybe an isolated storm in the higher elevations. For the Treasure Valley today, low 90s for your highs, mostly sunny with increasing clouds overnight. The clouds will be on the increase in the Magic Valley first, as it is to our southeast of the Treasure Valley. Breezy conditions developing overnight tonight as well. And in the west central and Boise Mountains, mid-80s, quite a warm day. Perfect if you maybe have a camping trip planned, but do pay attention to those very chilly mornings. In the east central mountains, mid-70s for Sun Valley, around 80 degrees for Stanley and 84 in Fairfield. Now take a look at these changes. A chance for storms tomorrow, but we get most of the activity happening overnight Thursday into early Friday morning. And as I mentioned before, maybe Friday afternoon will be perfect for the evening game at Broncos Stadium because it looks like we're in for just partly cloudy skies by that time. But look at those changes that are coming next week. 76 for a high on Tuesday. Now we do need to talk about the heat because we're seeing it here in southwestern Idaho, but there's extreme heat in Chicago that's actually forced schools to close early yesterday. 22 schools in all closed early because they don't have air conditioning there. They don't need to plan for that usually. Luckily, the local YMCA offered free child care for parents left scrambling. For now, the school board is looking into installing more air conditioners. Maybe not a bad idea when it gets that hot during the beginning of the school year. It's hard to concentrate.
It really is when all you can think about is just getting cooler. But we are, almost middle of September.
I know.
You would think that wouldn't be the case anymore.
I get it.
What do you do?
What do you do?
All right, let's talk about